We've come to Sugamo, which is an area that's known as Grandma's Harajuku. So it's a glimpse of the future for when I become an Oba-chan and progress from Harajuku to Sugamo. I thought this would be a chill thing to do because we've just arrived in Japan today after a long haul flight and we're feeling pretty tired, so I think this is a sort of laid back sort of place just to stroll around. We're going to head to the main street, which is called Jizo Dori. Sugamo is in North Tokyo, just east of Ikebukuro. It's on the Yamanote line and the metro, so it's easy to get to. You can also get there on a cute old-fashioned tram. More about that later. Just walking from the station to Jizo Dori, and so far we've seen a lot of restaurants. There's a doriyaki shop, the robot on display, a fruit stand. Are these things that old people like? And this is the entrance to Jizo Dori. At the start of Jizo Dori, the main shopping street, is this small temple, Shinshoji Temple. It's the end of February and it's plum blossom time. These ones are really bright. Plum blossoms bloom before the cherry blossoms. They're not as fluffy as the sakura, but they have lovely colours and they're a sign that spring is starting. This is the mascot of Sugamo called Sugamon, and hopefully we're going to see a bit more of them in a bit. The name Sugamo means duck's nest, so that's why the local mascot is a duck. Jizo Dori is 800 metres long. There's lots of shops and places to get snacks and just get a feel of old-fashioned Tokyo. There's a market along the street on any day with a 4 in the date, so the 4th, 14th or 24th of the month. But today we're here on just a regular day. This shop has all different sorts of garlic stuff. It looks really good. I wanted to buy some, but I'm not sure what the rules are and what we're allowed to take home. It's nice how they decorated for cherry blossom season. It's on all the lampposts. This temple, partway along Jizo Street, is called Koganji, and it's a very specific temple to the Buddha that removes splinters. So if you have a splinter, you can come here and be healed. Koganji, this temple, is actually dedicated to curing any ailments you have, so that's why Sugamo originally became popular with older people. There are various stories about the origin of the temple. Some say it was a splinter, some say a thorn, and some say someone swallowed a needle and was able to remove it after consuming a portrait of a Jizo there. In any case, they're all related to healing. The incense at the temple, you're supposed to waft it over the parts of your body that need healing, so I guess that's why it's relevant to old people at Grandma's Harajuku. And somewhere here you can buy some omikuji, which are like fortunes, which is a paper wrap of 5 slips of paper with pictures of the Buddha on it, and you're supposed to place them on parts of your body that need healing, or if you want to just be generally healed, your general well-being, you can eat them. Nice to see the first signs of spring. And even with a mask on, I can still smell them a bit. It's 10 to 5 now and some of the shops are starting to close, so we're going to quickly scoot down the rest of the street and see what there is. Here you go, Grandma's Harajuku, shopping baskets and walking sticks. The street's actually a lot longer than we thought it was. This is looking back the way we've come so far. That sign you can see is the second one we walked through, it's not the start of the street. And it goes on all the way down there. This is the famous shop that sells the red underwear, because red underwear symbolises good luck and long life, so that's why old people like it. In katakana, pantsu. It's a furniture shop there, with a big chair on the outside. There's a shoe shop here, some general housewares and shoes, and another furniture shop there. There's a lot of footstools here and little chairs and some more walking sticks. We've seen a few bakeries and bread shops. This one looks quite fancy and also looks like they've sold out of everything at this time of day. There's Sugamon in the window of an estate agent. It's Sugamon at the post office. I really like how much they've embraced the local mascot. Sugamon was everywhere, and we're about to see the best one of all. I think we found something we've been looking for. It's Sugamon's fluffy butt. It says Sugamon no Oshiri. It's very soft and fluffy, it feels nice.
And what is it, Amy?
It's Sugamon's butt. It's the butt of the duck mascot, and it's here for you to stroke for good luck, I think. It feels nice. I wonder if they have to replace it sometimes. It looks pretty new actually. This is the Sakura Tram. I think it's also called the Toden Arakawa Line, and it's a little tram line that goes through a few more suburban, quieter areas of Tokyo, including here, Sugamo. I think it also goes to Ikebukuro and maybe the university. Yes, it goes from Waseda University to Ikebukuro, Sugamo, then through North Tokyo, ending at Minowabashi, which is north of Asakusa. So you could easily pair this with a trip to Ikebukuro. It's also called the Sakura Tram because it's really nice during cherry blossom season, and some of the stations are really picturesque with flowers. You can see the next station along down there, it's really not that far away. Some of the trams are decorated in retro style and some are more modern. They were holding a virtual stamp rally along the tram line. You collect souvenir stamps on your phone by scanning QR codes at each station. You can get a one-day pass for the tram for 400 yen and hop on and off exploring all the off-the-beaten-track suburban areas. Seems like the tram's really frequent. We've been here about 10 minutes and about 4 of them have gone past. Ooh, close one. So if you take the tram to Sugamo, this is where the shopping street starts, and the tram stop is just up there at that crossroads. Oh, it's closed now, but this is a senbei rice cracker shop. And look at the flushy Sugamons in the senbei jar. They've got a tanuki sneaking in the back as well. Even dental clinics can be cute. And there's another dentist. It's a cute looking restaurant. I like how they decorated the outside with the plants and the Jizo. On the way back, we stopped to take photos and appreciate all the little details, the way things are decorated with cute little touches. It was very charming. This street has a lot more of a local laid-back feel than a lot of central Tokyo. We are on the Yamanote line here, so it's not exactly even in the suburbs, but it's got much more of a relaxed feel than most of what's in the city. I say it doesn't feel quite as relaxed as somewhere like Koganji, which is a bit further out. We are still in the city centre here. Obviously it's not going to be in your top 10 list of things to do in Tokyo, but if you want to see somewhere a bit more laid back, a bit of a different area that's different from the rest of Tokyo, you might not be that interested in all the stuff that's in the shops, but there are a lot of snacks and some good places to try street food. All the meals at this soba restaurant are between 950 and 1,250 yen. Very affordable. There's even Sugamon gachapon. This one has a rubber stamp. And this one has some key rings. I can't believe they made all this for a mascot just for one street. We're here on Sunday evening, it's about 6 o'clock and some of the shops are closed. There have also been some places that have closed down, including a sesame shop that I really wanted to go to because I love sesames, and they had all different sorts of snacks made with sesames that sounded so good. So I'm sad I couldn't go to that one. Everything looks so pretty at this time of day when the lights start coming on. We took our time strolling back, taking photos. Nice lighting from the lanterns. So this has been a nice little place to come and stroll along while we're feeling tired and be somewhere a bit more chilled and relaxed. If you want to come here, the station is Sugamo, which is on the JI Yamanote line, or you can get here on that tram that comes from Ikebukuro and a few other places as well. Exciting times. I found the very first stamp for my new stamp book here at Sugamo station. There's all these different stamps for different train stations. How many of them are we going to find? So page 1, make sure you've got lots of ink. Yeah, enjoying a hot spring. I didn't realise the other stamp is different. So let's try and fit this one as well. Which way around does it go? That way, I think. Sugamo station. Here at the station on the platform I've just spotted this. It's like a vending machine for different sorts of gachapon. So you can buy all these series and you don't know which one you're going to get.
Ueno 1番線に上野東京方面行きが参ります。 for Ueno and Tokyo will soon arrive on track number 1. For your safety, please stand behind the yellow line.
To finish off the day, we went to the world's largest conveyor belt sushi restaurant. More about that coming up in a separate video. Subscribe if you want to catch it. It's the end of our first day. We arrived in Japan this morning.
We landed at 10:30 in the morning.
Yes.
And once we had done, all the customs and picked up the bags, picked up JR passes and the Wi-Fi from the airport. Once we'd done all that, then it took us about another, 40 minutes to get to our hotel. Yeah. So we landed at about 10:30, got to the hotel about 1, just after 1, yeah. And by that time we were exhausted already.
Yeah. But we didn't want to waste the first day. We wanted to do something. So I think it was a good idea to go along to Sugamo. That was a nice chilled thing to do, because especially when you first go to Japan, you might be really excited to go somewhere straight away or do your favourite thing straight away, but you'd probably be pretty tired when you arrive. So best to plan in something low-key for when you arrive.
And dealing with something like Shibuya or Shinjuku, there's a lot of people very suddenly.
Yeah, it's full on.
Yeah, you're a bit tired, you've been sat on a plane for however long, and then you get somewhere like here and you perhaps have to move your cases through the streets and the stations, and yeah, it's exhausting and full on. And last time we were in Japan, we took a day in
Yanasen,
which was again really nice and chill. We both really liked that, so we tried to do the same thing again this time. So it's great to get in and be super excited by the bustle of the bigger areas. But I think we both like just to chill that first day.
Yeah, it can be a bit much to cope with straight away. So now it's about 9 o'clock and we're ready to drop. Mm-hmm. We always try and stay awake at least till the evening to adapt to the new time zone.
Yeah. We try and just get an early night for us, then can get up early and start hitting those busier areas.
Yep. Sleepy time now.